protection, and it states that on November 27 of 2024 at 0100 hours that you were located at Miss Martin's home. Do you understand that's the allegation against you?
All I want to say is that PPO has expired.
No. I'm not asking you anything else other. Do you understand that's the allegation against you?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
All right. So, Mr. Zimmerman, a violation of a PPO can result in up to 93 days in jail and a fine. So, Mr. Zimmerman, you do have the right to have an attorney represent you at this and all subsequent hearings. If you can't afford to hire an attorney, we can appoint one at public expense. Would you like an attorney appointed to represent you?
Yes.
Okay. So, Mr. Zimmerman, I'm going to let Ms. Underwood know that you requested counsel, and then when she gets back, I'll have her talk to you. So you just hang out for a minute, all right? And we'll be with you shortly.
Shannon Heatherly.
Oh, Ms. Heatherly, okay. Hold on one second. So in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Shannon Marie Heatherly, we have three files, file number 23-21248FH, 23-21249FH, and 23-21250FH. Ms. Heatherly, this show cause for violation of probation was set for 8:30 this morning. And I did call the case and I issued a bench warrant for your arrest. Actually, it was set for 8 a.m. this morning. So, Ms. Heatherly, you want to start your video for me?
Sure.
There you go. All right, so Ms. Heatherly, on each of these files, the allegation is that you're placed on probation. One of the requirements for your probation is that you were to report as often as required. You were sentenced on the violation of probation, your last one, on October 25 of 2024. And you were advised to report to the probation officer in person on October 29th before 11 a.m. The allegation is you failed to report to Ms. Teskey. They tried to telephone you and left messages to have you report on November 7 before 11 a.m. And you failed to report on that day as well. And you have not reported or contacted Ms. Teskey since. So you are currently on probation for home invasion 3rd degree. That carries a maximum penalty of up to 5 years in prison if you plead guilty or found guilty. So, Ms. Heatherly, you do have a right to have an attorney represent you at this and all subsequent hearings. If you can't afford to hire one, we can appoint you one at public expense. Would you like an attorney appointed to represent you?
Yes, please, Your Honor.
All right, so Ms. Heatherly, just bear with us for a moment. Ms. Underwood is on her way and she will talk to you. She has Mr. Zimmerman first. So she will talk to you next. So I'm going to change your screen name just so I don't lose you.
Okay.
Ms. Underwood, we're on the record in the matter of Heather Martin versus Kyle Zimmerman. So Ms. Underwood, this personal protection order expires on April 26th of 2025. I do have a proof of service on the file that he acknowledged service on May 1 of 23. So he did receive notice of the PPO. The allegation is he violated by being present at the victim's home on November 27 of 24 at 0100 hours. So he has asked for court-appointed counsel. So I am going to put you and Mr. Zimmerman into a breakout room to discuss it. There you go. Join the breakout room, Mr. Zimmerman. All right, so we are back on the record, Ms. Underwood, with Mr. Zimmerman. Ms. Underwood, how would you like to proceed today?
Your Honor, I would ask the court to enter a not guilty plea on Mr. Zimmerman's behalf in this matter. I believe he may be looking at new charges, Your Honor. And I just want a chance to look everything over and also address new charges if they are forthcoming.
Okay, so I do know he has a bench warrant for failure to appear on a shoplifting charge and a bench warrant for violation of a court order. I don't know what that is. So you think he has new charges stemming from this as well?
I think so.
All right, so Mr. Zimmerman, I'm gonna enter a plea of not guilty on your behalf. I'm gonna set bond in the amount of 5,000 cash surety. Mr. Zimmerman, that way you're getting credit. I'm gonna set this over to December 11th at 8:30 in the morning.
Your Honor, I'm
I'm
sorry.
gone next week, Miss Underwood.
I would wondering if the court would consider lowering that bond. It is the holiday weekend, and I'm sure he knows that he can't be around this person, Your Honor.
So, Miss Underwood, what I would say is he would have to post $500 to get out. He actually has 2 PPOs. They just didn't meet him in the other one, and I don't know how that happened, but yeah, so I'm going to leave his bond at 5,000 cash surety. He can post a $500 bond through a bonding agency. I don't know what's going on with his new charges. I don't know the nature of the events that occurred that brought him there. So,
I think it might be a resisting and obstructing, Your Honor.
all right, so I can change it to a 500 cash surety. But Mr. Zimmerman, I will tell you that if you go there, you end up risking getting a stalking charge and a felony. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
I don't care what reason you went there, or even if she invited you. If this PPO is in effect, it's my order, and I really don't like it when people violate my orders, especially PPOs. So just know that they can charge you with stalking and aggravated stalking or some other felony, and you could end up sitting in jail for a long time. You got it?
Can I say one thing, please?
No,
I
just say you understand what I said.
just want to explain one thing, please.
No. You don't get to explain what happened, because anything, just stop. Don't say anything, because anything you say can be used against you. And if you admit to something or say something wrong, you could end up getting new charges. I'm gonna set your bond at 500 cash surety. You can post that bond if you want, but I'm gonna enter a plea of not guilty, and I'm gonna set this over to December 11 at 8:30 in the morning.
And my children know that. She's having mental issues with my children.
No. Miss Underwood, did you talk to her about this?
I don't want him to make any statement.
Mr. Zimmerman, so, all right, we'll see you back December 11. As I said, your bond's 500. You just got to post, I think, $50. So, all right, we're all set, Mr. Zimmerman. Thank you. You want to start your video? All right, so grab a file. All right, so Miss Underwood, you've had a chance to speak with Miss Heatherly.
I have, Your Honor. Miss Heatherly,
All right.
where are you currently?
Harbor Light.
At
Yeah,
Harbor
it
Light?
looked like Harbor Light when I talked to her earlier. I was like, I recognize that place.
Okay, Your Honor, Miss Heatherly.
How long, Miss Heatherly, have you been at Harbor Light?
It's been 8 days now.
Okay, all right. So, Mr. Jones, I know this is a violation of probation from, I think, Ms. Teskey, right? All right, she's at Harbor Light. So I think what I would do at this point is amend her bond conditions that she is to complete the Harbor Light program and all aftercare as ordered, and then give her another date.
Judge Dave, I have a message here from Ms. Teskey in regards to that. She had spoken to Harbor Light. Ms. Heatherly, have you signed a release of information?
Yes, I have.
When did you do that?
I came in through Safe Harbor which is a kind of a different program of its own. So I think that what it was is I signed the release for the 5-day safe harbor program and didn't do another one for the regular residential program.
So
So I-
here's the issue, Judge, is that Ms. Teskey has a note in here that she's tried to verify that yesterday and was unable to do that because nobody signed a release of information. And then Ms. Teskey physically talked to her on the phone to Ms. Heatherly on the phone yesterday. And no location was given to Ms. Teskey of where Ms. Heatherly was at. And Ms. Teskey asked her to be in person today. Obviously, if she's at Harbor Light, we would have had that information. So I'm not sure what's going on here. But Ms. Teskey just asked if we're going to adjourn it. She wanted a short adjournment and to move forward.
So Ms. Heatherly, is there anybody there from administration with you?
No.
Can you
do
go
I do
walk to
a
the
release for
office?
lunch? I'm sorry?
Can you walk to somebody?
I don't think so. There's like the door at the end of the hallway has a alarm on it and it locks.
There's no one who is an employee there anywhere on that floor?
I didn't. Now I can try to call them and then have them call back in or something. I don't know what else to do.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a short adjournment, but Ms. Heatherly, you're gonna need to sign a release today. And then you're gonna need someone there to contact, Mr. Jones. You want him to contact you?
Oh, yeah, that'd be fine. They can contact me and I'll put the
All
notes
right.
in for it.
Can I just
Yeah.
ask, do I do the release for Sarah Teskey individually or is it Lenawee County Court system or?
Mr. Jones?
You can do it for Lenawee County Parole and Probation Office.
Parole and Probation Office? Okay.
All right, and then do you have something to write with, Ms. Heatherly?
What's our new date, Your Honor?
I haven't given you a new date yet. So hold on 1 minute.
I'm also reading the notes, Judge.
Yeah,
That Ms. Heatherly told Ms. Teskey that she left the program. This was notes from yesterday. This is a conversation from yesterday. So there's some type of discrepancy going on here.
now she hung up on me.
Yeah.
So she disconnected.
I'm guessing when she
So-
turned her video off, that was kind of an issue for us.
Well, I thought, yeah, all right, so Miss Underwood, I'm gonna give her a minute to log back in, but she's disconnected. So I'm gonna hazard a guess she's not there. I mean, there were pictures of lighthouses, but she's now disconnected, so let's see if she calls back in. And then Mr. Jones said that she told Miss Teskey yesterday that she left Harbor Light. She might be fibbing to us, Miss Underwood. Okay, well, I'm gonna give her just a minute to log back in, just in case it was accidental. All right, so Miss Underwood, I think, let me look at my docket. Once we're done with Miss Heatherly, I do believe that completes our docket. All right, so Miss Underwood, she is,
Down the hall.
yep, she is not called back in. So I am going to reinstate the bench warrant and the bond that was set at 50,000 cash on each of her files. So, thank you, Miss Underwood, as always.
Thank you.
All right, that concludes our criminal docket. Everybody have a good Thanksgiving. Thank you.
You too.